Auburn Addicts, yeah. Sunday evening clock hit 6, hey. DC Wolf grab a mic, spit them Auburn tricks. War Eagle chant, echo through the mix. On that YouTube channel about sports, get your fix. Huddle up, game day replays. Highlights on deck, watch them Tigers amaze. From the field to the court, stories that blaze. DC Wolf's got the scoop, so tune in, press play. Auburn Addicts, every move, every play. DC Wolf got the news, best believe what he say. Sunday evening 6, catch a live display. War Eagle in the house, show him the way. Recaps and stats, breakdown so neat. From the fans in the stands to the players in cleats. Orange and blue, we never face defeat. Sunday night swag can't be beat. Easy Wolf, he the GOAT, no debate. All the big plays, he annotate. All the big plays, he annotate. From line to line, it's Auburn stage. Got the interviews, got the insider's view. When it's Sunday at 6, Wolf gon' come through for the fans and the fam. It's a Bama cool. Smashing that subscribe, Wolf's crew rule. Smashing that subscribe, Wolf's crew rule.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, cows and rhinoceroses? You have tuned into Auburn News Today, aka Have You Heard? And I got my man Nick Frazier, the coolest cube in the pod, baby. We got Nick Frazier from Water Cooler Talk Sports. Nick, how you doing today, man? Let's get it going.
I am doing great. Doing
What's
well.
up, man?
Doing great, doing well. You know, I guess it's gotta be that's how you can be. That's all you can be. It's great and well.
Nick, like you trimming down, man. Like you trimming.
Oh, for real? No, for real. Seriously, stop. For real. No, does it look like that for real?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you know what? That is dope because you know, I just started back on my lifestyle change. Basically I'm eating the same thing every day. You know what it is. Kind of cutting out all sugars.
Yeah,
you know, cutting all sugars out, all sweets, all snacking. And so basically I kind of eat the same thing every day. And so basically, you know, Sundays I fast. Well, not this Sunday. I start next Sunday with that. So you know, start fast on Sundays and then Monday through Friday eat the same thing. A lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, you know, and then the only day I only have a cheat meal once a week. That's on Saturdays.
Man, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, man. Look like your face slimming up, Nick.
Well, I appreciate that. That means it's working. That's what's up there.
What's up? We got Mac is in the place. Huggy, man. He just celebrated a birthday again. Happy birthday to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the little ones, man.
Shout out to the Huggy Beard, man. Happy birthday to you,
man. To everybody in the Huggy Beard atmosphere, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. The Rooster Mac is in the house, man. He in the joint, man. He in the joint, man. That's what's up, man. What's up, Mob Ties?
Jay Prince Jr., what's up, man?
We got security in the building, so we can say anything we want to say because we got Mob Ties in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
It's Jay Prince Jr. right there, man.
Yes, sir, man. That's what's up, man. Mike McKinney, what's up? Mike McKinney in the house, man. King Richard, Your Highness. We will be your jesters for today. King Richard, yeah, he said happy birthday, Huggy, man. Happy birthday to you.
Shout out to King Richard, man. King Richard, man. We got some big things coming. We got some big things coming this year on the recruiting side with King Richard and Water Cooler Talk, man. So y'all want to be tuned in. I'm telling y'all, big things. Big things coming, man. Shout out to King Richard, man. Shout out to King Richard for that.
Looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to seeing King Richard, man, doing his sideline reporting, doing whatever he's going to do in this recruiting space, man. And King, you should just put on the king robe and the crown and everything when you do your
should. Just say, have the scepter. Just have
the scepter and everything. Yeah, at least something kingly. You know what I'm saying? You know, something kingly, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, trademark that thing, man. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and trade King Richard before you even do it. So
not the tendernism, no.
Yes, sir, man. We in this joint, as he said, man, and we about to, you know, get this thing kicked off, Nick. Let's go right into it, man. Auburn basketball, man. Auburn basketball. I don't know if you saw the Auburn basketball from this week, Mississippi State. Did you see follow any of that? Mississippi State, man, was up by 18 points in that game. Mississippi State point guard had 35 points in the first half.
Wow.
ended up with like 40-some points. And it's just like, man, we got this trend going to where like point guards are getting their best shots at 3-point land in against Auburn. Best shooting percentage against Auburn. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's defense. But so Mississippi State beat Auburn. Check this out. They were up 18. Mississippi State was up 18. Auburn fought all the way back, man. And this was in like the second half with maybe like 2 to 3 minutes left. Auburn fought all the way back to a 7-point lead. They fought back from 18 down and went up 7
to lose.
It was like 3 minutes and something left. They blew it, bro, and lost the game. At Mississippi State. Okay. Fast forward to last night. Fast forward to last night, Nick. This, if y'all didn't see this game, and I know some people have just like checked out at the beginning of the games or whatever. If y'all didn't see this game, man, go back and watch it. It's worth watching. As an Auburn fan, you deserve it. Check it out. Okay. So Auburn was up in the last few minutes of the game. Okay, they lost the lead. So I'm sitting here like, man, come on, man. Here we go again, dude. This is a heartbreaker. We about to probably get put out the tournament and everything. So with 14 seconds left, right? So let me go before that. We were down by 3. Tahad Pettiford came down, got fouled, shot 2 free throws. Kentucky is up by 1 point. Okay. Kentucky is about to inbound the ball, and they threw it in, and Kentucky
he pushed off.
And we got the offensive. Got the ball back. Auburn scored, man. End the game, go up by 174-75. It was very exciting, man. It was just an awesome finish to that game, man. So, having said that, in that game, man, we had Williams Adams with 5 points. Keyshawn Hall with 10. Murphy went off last night. Shout out to that young man, man.
That's what's up,
man. Yeah, man. He stepped up, man. 25 points, man. Overton 10, Pettiford 9. Phillip had 5. Freeman off the bench, baby. Elijah Freeman off the bench had 11 points, Nick.
What's up? That's what's up.
Yeah. So, man, the coach was really congratulatory toward him. You know what I'm saying? And his efforts in coming off the bench and saying, man, that's the guy we need to come off the bench. If they can get 11 to 15 from him off the bench and, get somebody in the 25 to 30 range like a Pettiford or, Murphy, somebody, Hall, if they alternate, man, and then play some defense and stop the turnovers. That's kind of too what plagued them down the stretch, man. It's like in critical situations, just being careless with the ball.
Well,
being careless with the ball, yeah. And then fouling behind the 3-point line, in crucial moments is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you said you heard, okay.
Shout out to King Richard.
He said, DC size 12 for those Bo Jackson. Thanks, man.
Don't those be coming out like this summer or something?
I think so, man. Man, another thing, everybody, and I'm not getting any plug from this. I wish I did, but I got a cop me one of the Sir Charles hoodies or shirts. He got Sir Charles merch, Nike merch.
Oh yeah, because he
Auburn store. Yeah. Man, it is dope, man. It is dope.
Yeah. Did you see the video that Shaq put out of him and Charles Barkley for his birthday?
No, I didn't. I saw the one where he was rapping about Charles losing weight.
No, it's one with Shaq. Man. It's one that Shaq and Charles, what Shaq put out of him and Charles together doing an R&B song.
What?
And, it's hilarious. You got to go to Shaq page to see it. It's funny.
Okay, I'm happy to go see that, man. But yeah, they Shaq and another guy did like, you know what I'm saying, this rap about Charles Barkley losing weight and why he losing weight.
He on row. On row.
I can't even say what they said on this. I can't say what they said, man. It's just ridiculous, man.
Oh man.
Like they have no mercy on my boy, man. I'm like, bro, why y'all do Charles like that, man? But anyway, man. All right, Nick, let's get to this. We talked about basketball, man. Talked about the 2 basketball games. Auburn breaks a 5-game winning streak to beat Kentucky at home, man. To remain in the tournament, they had them listed last night as the 11 seed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, we are hanging on a cliff, brother. So
hey.
Yeah, we get a quality win against Kentucky, man. Hopefully we can keep it going. We got what, 5 games left, 5 games
Roughly.
or something like that.
Yep.
Every game counts, man. Every game is a serious game. So let's talk staff updates, Nick. We got a new staff member, man. We got new staff members, man. Shiloh Douglas, on campus recruiting coordinator. Shout out to Shiloh. Salute to you. And we got Stephanie Grafio. She's assistant football nutrition, so she's gonna be feeding the players, making sure, man, we have, man, the best fed players in the nation. And Chris Kapolovic, that's Tight guy, man, because Tight wanted this dude out of Alabama because he was the offensive line coach last year at Alabama. So we traded him for Derek Nix. You know what I'm saying? We got a coaching trade going on, and then we got an LSU trade going on, you know, with 2 players, you know, 2 defensive linemen from LSU and Auburn. So what I want to ask you with this, Ben Kapolovic, do you believe, Nick, do you believe in like when you get other coaches, do you think it's a strategic advantage? You know, when you get coaches from other teams, like we have the safeties coach who was the defensive coordinator for Tennessee last year. And then we have the offensive line coach from Alabama who is an analyst on Auburn this year. So do you think do you buy into the statistical advantage of, you know, having those people on the team? Not statistical advantage, but you know what I mean.
I don't know. Like here's the thing, like in this case, probably there could be one because you know, there wasn't really like a major change, you know, in the offensive, you know, schematically at Alabama to what it's gonna be next year. So he kind of know what the offense is and what they kind of want to do. You know, things stuff like that. So there may be some kind of, you know, overlap that he can provide to the coaching staff, you know, when it comes to that game. But in general, I don't think so, because most of the time when that happens, when guys go from one staff to another, that means the previous staff was fired. So there's a whole new staff that's being brought in. So I mean, you don't have any insight as to what that staff wants to do. You still got to watch film and stuff like that. But you know, in this case, this is an interesting case because I don't think the offensive coordinator has left Alabama. I think he's still there. You know, so the offensive philosophy is still gonna be the same. So could he provide some type of insight? I believe he possibly could, maybe so. So in this case, I believe that it could be some type of insight he could provide.
Yeah,
I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think, like you said, when you don't train now, the Tennessee guy. Well, I'll say this, man. The Tennessee guy, he coached against Josh Heupel offense, and he, you know, for 3 years, or however long he was there. So he probably does know tendencies and probably know go-to plays. He was on the staff and staff meetings, and then like he practiced against them just the same way with DJ Durkin had success against Bobby Petrino.
Yeah,
because he coached against them in practice. So and they've been going at it a while in Tennessee. So they might have, and then with AG has been with him also. So it may be a chess match between him and AG because he knows AG is probably Tennessee's too in Tennessee. I'm talking about our game against Tennessee. So we have, you know, several people that have Tennessee ties on offense and defense at Auburn. So I want to get chat what y'all think it is any advantage to that. I think with Alabama, like you say, man, that is more of a recency. You know what I'm saying? Well, he like knows that scheme, he knows the run game, and then nothing has changed. Maybe they have to change the verbiage, maybe they don't. So do you change the verbiage and the signals and all of that because one person left and make the whole team learn the whole verbiage and system over again because one person left? And that was the thing Hugh Freeze was saying was the issue with him, with his coaching tree, going against his coaching tree. He was like, man, they know my system. And he was like, you know, should I go through the thing of changing the verbiage and all this stuff? So he had a dilemma with that also. So I think that's
even people that weren't part of his coaching tree knew what he was going to do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, Tight probably love we got him, but he's an analyst type, man.
Yeah, he an analyst. He ain't about to be no offensive line coach, man. We good. He an analyst. He'll assist.
Yeah. Okay, he said king of recruiting. Okay, with King.
It is. It is.
Recruiting, man. That's
Shout out
all.
to King Richard, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Is King you gonna have your own channel, or you gonna be a correspondent? You know what I'm saying? Just let us know, man. Wish you can call in. I might drop the line. You call in, you know what I'm saying? You know, just tell us, what you plan to do. Huggy out here speaking to everybody. He say saw the Bulls earlier. They sharp as a mug. You heard me. Gotta have a pal, man. They gotta have a pal.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too. And they dropped the apparently this not Auburn related, but they got the Ken Griffey's coming back out this summer, I believe, too, as well.
Oh man,
yeah,
because I know they dropped the Dion's back out when he got.
That's what my bad. That's what it was. The Dion's.
Yeah,
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
The Dion's. It's gonna be coming back out.
What was the commercial when he was like Santa Claus? That was dope when he was Santa Claus.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
2-time in the house. I hope Auburn can finally start winning their rivalry games with goalies. Me too, man. I really do too, man. We gotta get back to winning rivalry game. We gotta get back to winning games. Period.
That's
we gotta
it.
get right on the right side of bowl games, man.
Gotta win some football games.
Yeah, man. We got to get back to the old Auburn ways, man. Shout out to Dukes to Scoop, man. He had a former Auburn lineman on there, and he asked him what could he point to with teams that is essential, you know what I mean, to team building. And he was like, man, he said coaching, of course we know coaching is the overarching thing, but he was like coaching is maybe second to strength and conditioning. Well, he didn't say it that way, but you know what I'm saying? He was like coaching is overarching, but he was like strength and conditioning is one of the most important things.
Very true.
He was like, because the strength and the conditioning coach sets the tone, he sets the mindset. They take on the personality of the strength and conditioning coach. So, man, if y'all go Dukes of Scoop, man, go check that out, man. So it was a great interview, former Auburn offensive lineman, man.
Yep.
Mike McKinney says, yeah, they're gonna throw the ball 90% of the time. Huh? Alabama, yeah. Alabama, yes. I thought you were talking about Auburn. I was going to cut the.
Nah, you talking about Alabama.
Yeah. For sure, man, for sure. Ed Darby 2-1.
What's up,
2-1 is in the house, man. Everything is an advantage if you know how to use it. Yes, I agree with that, man. You change signals, calls every game. No, you don't change signals and calls every game. I don't think, because you see what I'm saying. You would think about it. You would have to like reteach it. Your signals and calls every week to the whole team. That's a lot of, man. I think I remember like back in the day with Mark Rick, he told Gus, man, like I think it was Mark Rick told Gus, man, you need to change your stuff, bro. Everybody know your signals. I mean, you can correct me on that, Ed. I don't know. That I'm not gonna even like fake to know that, but I would think if you have to, you know what I'm saying, redo your signals and stuff. Did y'all do that every week, Nick?
No, we ain't do that. I mean, you would probably change something that was if you install something that's new,
right?
Yeah, it would be something that would be new, and people would think it would be different. But majority of the time, cover 2 was a certain call, cover 3 was a certain call or hand signal or something of that nature. So
right. What's up, 392? Jay is in the house. What's good, family? What's good, man? What's good, man? 2-timer says I can't really broke my heart when he transferred to Texas, but I guess he said, thank God it's not Alabama, man. I agree with you on that. Griffith Juniors are in cleats.
Yeah, so they are bringing back the King Griffiths. I thought I saw that too. They are bringing back the King Griffiths. That's what's up.
Yeah, and that Ed Darby, it was like King Dunlap. He said strength and conditioning coach. And the screen just moved on me. Sorry, Ed. They're around the players more than any coach, and include the head coach. Yep,
that is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah, I didn't want to overstate what he said, but he was very adamant about the power and influence of the strength and conditioning coach. Thomas says, do you guys think our defense will get better this season, because when late in the season it kind of slipped? What do you think, Nick?
I think this defense is gonna be surprisingly how should I say this? Because I don't want to say this, people would say it, man.
Okay.
I think this defense is going to be I think this defense it has the potential to be to take a step forward than what it did from last year. But I think the first couple of games in the year, people are going to be, the narrative is going to be around the defense because of how many yards and points that they potentially give up.
Okay.
Early on in the season.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the narrative.
Okay.
But I would suggest by game 4, game 5, you should see them kind of lock into what they're going to be for the rest of the season, and then kind of have a plan moving forward. So if I had to pick right now where I think this defense is going to be at the end of next season, I think they'll probably be. They ended up being the number 7 defense overall in the conference. So I think I would probably put them somewhere in that same range, 6 or 7 on the defensive side of the ball.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, if we can take a step up to, like, even a 5 or 6, man, that would be monumental for Auburn, because the defense played well last year. Okay, let me ask you this while we're right there. If you think we struggle early and have to grow into this defense, what part or aspect of the defense do you think we struggle in, maybe? Or I'm not going to say struggle, but just how that we're going to need, time to grow, our patience and growth.
I don't think it's an aspect. I think it's the fact that you're going to see an offense that play very fast. I don't think that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say that, that's what I'm just like. You're going to see an offense that plays very, very fast. You're going to see a defense that be on the field a lot.
Okay.
So could fatigue become a problem? Potentially. But if, going back to the, strength and conditioning coach question, if they doing that right now during the off season, going into the spring, maybe it's not a problem. And maybe I'm overthinking it. And maybe they come out and this team is complimentary from game 1 moving forward. But I would expect, with a change in tempo of what an offense wants to do. A change in tempo and a change in how they want to move forward. I mean, could this defense be on the field a lot more? Like a lot more. So it's interesting.
Makes sense. Ed Darby said, "Ask Michigan." I guess he said they good at still a second.
The old Michigan is good at it,
man. 2 times says, if Auburn going to be successful, the trenches the key on both sides, man.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
I said that on Nick's show, and I said it in our text box when we talked about, Byron Brown and adding the offensive players, adding the wide receivers, all of the USF people that are coming in. That transition should be flawless, you know what I'm saying, as far as plays and play calling on the offensive side of the ball. And we know we were restoring some defensive parts, but we have pretty much the same defense, you know what I'm saying, the same calls, some of the same personnel. We brought a lot of people in, but we have some of the same base personnel. And like DJ Durkin said, he was like in his first year, he's teaches the scheme. Second year, he's teaching, the why. His first year is like what we're doing, and then the second year is why we're doing what we're doing. So he's in his third year, now. So with some of these players, they're in beyond the, why we're doing what we're doing stage. So they should be comfortable, like Sylvester Smiths and those guys, man.
I expect,
really proficient at this defense.
I expect the interior of the defense to be very, very well. Like, be very good.
Okay. That would be
like man. Nose tackles, 3 techniques, inside linebackers, all the way up to your safeties. I expect like that alleyway of guys that can play inside the box, or I mean, when I say let me say inside the hash marks, depending on the alignment with the safeties. I think Auburn's run defense should be. I don't think there should be a drop off in Auburn's run defense from what it was last year. They finished I think they finished 3rd or 4th in the conference in rush defense last year. So I don't expect Auburn's defense. I don't expect Auburn's rush defense to take a dip at all. If you ask me.
Shout out to King Vaughn, man. The run defense. Shout out to King Vaughn, man.
Vontrell King Williams. What up, man. My guy?
For sure. Shout out to him, man. King says the defense is coming with age. Okay, he agrees with Nick. I'm looking at defense for turnovers and 3 to 6.
This is the thing. Like, this defense could like
3 and outs, I guess.
Tez has alluded to this, man. He said this defense look more like what Tennessee defense looked like last year. He gave up a lot of yards, but they had a lot of sacks. They had a lot of tackles for loss. They had a lot of interceptions on their defense, but they was on the field a lot too. They played a lot of snaps. So
Yep. Kenry says a fast offense pounding rock down the defense throat. Yes. When Alabama gonna start losing, I'm sick and tired of Alabama and Georgia. I hope our program struggle in the future. Yeah, but Alabama's already losing. They're on the losing trajectory, man. They think about it. They lost 4 games in the last 2 seasons. That was unheard of. Alabama, that was just unheard of for them to lose 4 games in a season. And not only that, and like I tell Alabama fans, they don't agree. Some do, some don't. But Alabama had, this component of being graced in after they got curb stomped in the SEC championship. And they think Notre Dame was in the playoffs, and they just moved Notre Dame without even playing a game when Alabama played and got destroyed. So that wasn't necessarily Alabama deserving to get in, you know what I'm saying, and playing in and winning it on the field and deserving to get in based on what they showed on the field. And Notre Dame unjustly got slighted because they were idle. You know what I mean?
They didn't play. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is just interesting.
I stand on the hill. Notre Dame should have been in the playoff.
Yeah, man. For sure. It's like, man, Notre Dame had a good season. They started, they had a great season, had some signature wins, man. And then down the line, Notre Dame played well. They looked like a playoff team, bro. And then you look at Alabama in comparisons. Alabama did not look like a playoff team. We're going to bring in my man, Kid Country. He just going to kind of chill with us today. Kid, you in here, man?
I'm in here with you, dog.
All right, man.
Yeah,
we just kind of kicking it, Kid, man. We just talking about the basketball game, man. I don't know if you watched that, if you want to, kick a comment on that. I thought it was very exciting, man. Through the last 5 games, we've been suffering, bro, with this losing in basketball. They pulled off a epic win. That was nice. And then we just talking about, man, the Alabama offensive line coming to Auburn, and talking about the Tennessee defensive coordinator coming into the secondary at Auburn, and talking about these coaches, if we think there's any advantage for coaches switching teams when we see teams, man. What you got going on today, Kid?
Oh, man, this
ain't about us. It's
about cooking me a little dinner, man. Just laid back.
Don't tell us a little dinner today, so we can slob a little bit out the side of our mouth. Come on, man.
Man, I'm just baking me some chicken, dog, and I made some macaroni and cheese and some cornbread muffins, and I got me some baby green lima beans.
Not the lima, bro. Lima beans, bro.
That's my,
yeah, man. I mean,
that's my favorite.
We talking country, real eating. You know what I'm saying? We talking that real eating. You see something came like slob came right there. Came right there. When you say a lima bean, you're like, oh my God. So, and it was crazy. You said cornbread, my guy. I got a question at the end of the show. So y'all remember
cornbread muffins.
Oh, cornbread muffins, man. You know what I'm saying? That man put them in the muffin pan. Are they since you put them in the muffin pan, are they like
I just cook them?
Are they a little sweet? Or are you just like regular cornbread, but you put them in the muffin pan?
Do you use Jiffy Mix?
No Jiffy Mix. I do add a little sugar to it because my younger boy, he like a little sweet in his. So,
yeah, it is.
Both my boys be at home at the same time, so I'm cooking for them.
Boy, I know they boys be eating, bro. I have to put some boys. I talked to a dude. He was like, "Bro, I need to put a lock on my refrigerator, man." You're like, "These dudes eating in the house and the home, man." Let's go to.
I like that basketball victory though, bro. I like that basketball victory. I think if we could just ease in that tournament, this team got potential to cause problems for somebody. You know.
Yeah.
I like.
Go ahead.
I like adding coaches that have been in the SEC. Of course, that Tim Banks give you a great advantage when you're facing Tennessee this year. He went up against that offense every day in practice. You know what I mean? Yep. Alabama O-line coach. He give you a great advantage. He knows the boy scheme. So he'll be able to shoot some info to DJ. Hey man, this what kind of give this offense trouble with defense. Durkin already understand, man. He just shot him down the last couple of times he played. Just some fluke plays that win the game. But yeah, I like adding experienced coaches, man. I've been nice if I can get me an experienced offensive line analyst to pair up with my young coach.
Yeah, well, you know what's crazy here, though, man, and I told Nick this, man. Alex Golis said Hutnick is He said he is the best offensive coach he has been around in his life. I'm like, bro, that's saying a lot, man. For somebody that young
to say that,
I'm like, this dude got the guy, man.
Yeah, that sounds like he's gonna be a head coach somewhere one day.
Yeah, he's young, bro. He's this young that he played when Auburn beat UCF beat Auburn in the bowl game. He was a lineman then, bro. That's how young he is.
Yep, that was 2018. No, yeah, 2018.
Yeah,
2017. Yeah, 2017 season, but it was
2017 season. Yep, sure was, man. We got him. Here you go. I believe Crimson, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah,
how you want to feel? Don't bother me.
Y'all get outside of y'all Auburn head. Okay. Greetings to you too, man. Good day to you too, man. He said, which streak has to be snapped the most? The 9 against Georgia or the 6 against Bama? 6 against Bama, bro.
Both of them.
I agree with both, but I was 6 against Bama got to go.
Georgia, man. I got to get it. You got to beat Georgia.
So you would rather beat Georgia this year than beat Alabama?
Yeah.
Man, I'd rather beat Alabama. I'd rather beat Alabama Georgia, at home and Brian Denny than beat Georgia between the hedges. That's a good question. Everybody in the chat, hit me with that. Who would you rather beat, UGA or Alabama this year? King, what you got on that, man? I keep calling you King. Man, what you got?
Give me Alabama this year, man. I get Georgia next year.
Yeah, man.
I don't personally really know a whole lot of Georgia fans, but I have to deal with these other jokers every day. And I live in the house with a bunch of them. So, hey, I'm all Auburn.
Hold up, man. Yeah. Hold up. Go on, break it down, man. I don't want to put your if you don't want to put your business in the street.
Man, I'm the only Auburn fan in my family.
My sister, one of them.
My brother, I got 2 brothers, but my 2 youngest brothers, they Auburn fan. But other than that, my wife, my boy, my daughter, my mama, my dad, all them Alabama fans, man.
Your wife an Alabama fan?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why I say, boy, it's tough sitting here watching the last couple of Iron Bowls, man.
Oh my God. Your wife and your brothers? It's like when your brothers come over, bro, like you can't even get no help from your wife. They all jumping on you. My 2 youngest brothers, they Auburn fan, but my brother that's under me, he an Alabama fan. Him and his whole family, they Alabama fans. So. It's rough, man. It's only probably 7 or 8 of us in my whole family Auburn fans. Everybody Alabama. Yeah, man. My sister, all her kids Alabama fans, man. And then one of my other sister, all her family Georgia fans. My other brother Georgia fan, and then my other Baron Bentonville, he a Tennessee fan, man. So, but
you got to think anybody under 20 years old, anybody under 20 years old, I mean, that's all they know is Alabama. You see what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I have to deal with them, man. They rough, man. Them cats rough, man. They rough till they start losing. Now, when they start losing, you can't even find them. So that's the great part. They get
real quiet.
So me and Ed going out. We got to be Alabama, man. Nick say Georgia, man. Ed says Auburn does well on 1st and 2nd with negative or short gains. It's the 3rd down defense that's been a problem. Too many 3rd and longs. Yeah, that lead to 1st downs or 4th and short to 1st downs. I agree with that, man. I agree. And then to top it off, Ed, man, not only are we losing those 3rd and long, they are like critical, like backbreakers, man. Like, and they're like critical parts of the game and everything. So I agree with that. And as the Crane boys say, man, how can you go 3rd, down 3rd and long, man, and you dropping 8 and like ain't covering nobody? That is like amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, we gotta fix that, man. Tight, what's up, man? Tight Sports, man. Alabama Megacast, man. Kid, tell your family, man, go check this guy out, man. He is very informative with Alabama stuff, man. He doing a whole stand-up comedy act over there. Tight Sports Alabama Megacast, man. If you got family members who like Alabama, tell them to check my boy out, man. From the 46, he said y'all must be making making stuff up about Alabama. We were 10-2 in the regular season. Nobody thinks Notre Dame played a hard schedule.
Yeah, but everybody saw Alabama get drugged by Georgia.
Right. Alabama got
everybody saw Alabama barely beat South Carolina.
Yep.
South Carolina wasn't a great team. Auburn wasn't a great team. You barely beat them.
Barely beat Missouri.
I mean, exactly. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, my eyes tell me when I'm watching the games that at the end of the season, Notre Dame was dominating the teams they was playing. I don't care what the level of competition was, or what the subjective rankings say.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But I know when I watch CJ Carr and Jeremiah Love and Notre Dame's defense, I was like, that is a really good team that should have been in. And even when you look at the Miami game and the Texas A&M game, I mean, they played both of them. I mean, they played that game Miami on the road. It was last second field goal. I mean, like literally, it was like a minute left on the clock or something like that. They kicked the field goal to win the game. You know, Miami did. You look at the Texas A&M game. I mean, if we want to be petty, should have been a flag thrown for holding on Texas A&M. But you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, this is what my eyes show me. I mean, you can sit here and talk about ranked opponents every day, but a lot of people can see it. Like we don't want to get into the debate, the debate about good teams have been ranked at certain places when they was ranked at certain places.
Sure.
We don't want to get into that debate.
Yeah.
Because we can't.
Yeah, and y'all, this and they're tight to saying we were 10. He said y'all just making up stuff about Alabama. We were 10-2 in the regular season. Did we just stop the season at the regular season? I mean, somebody tell me, did we stop the season when after the regular season, did we stop the season? No, it kept going. So you got 4 losses. Like you trying to say y'all don't have 4 losses. You got 4. What did we say wrong? It's not making up stuff. You had 4 losses. Like, I don't get it. Like
they saying
if you would have won your games, you would have said you had a championship. And
what they saying is they saying that I'm saying that Notre Dame should have been in the playoffs. That's why they said it was. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. It's an opinion, but you know, it is what it is.
We have 2 regular season losses. You had 4 overall. If you would have kept winning, you would have counted those wins in the trophy. You know, come on, man. Let's come on. I bleed and tight. You know what I'm saying, y'all. Come on, man. You know, let's wake up, man. Well, let's wake up, man.
Boiling fraud theory, man. Boiling fraud theory. I cannot.
It is,
man. I cannot wait. It is. Cannot wait. I hope. I'm gonna say this. I hope Alabama fans have enjoyed these last 20 years.
I
really hope they have. Because, man, the next decade and a half is gonna be some. Oh my God, bro, man. Hey, you know what they say? You know, I mean, I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man.
SEC throw them a bone this year, man. They got the easy schedule.
Yes, they did, bro.
They got the easy schedule in the SEC.
Yeah. But they just talking about, man, you know, they just want to blame it on us being Auburn fans, man. It's like, bro, sometimes they don't see like just objective commentary because we have this on this logo. It's like just as much as we don't like the Alabama logo, y'all don't like the Auburn logo. And even like, bro, if we telling y'all something that's factual, it's like, bro, you just gonna say we crazy because we Auburn fans. So sometimes, bro, other fan bases, they tell the truth too. It ain't just like a bunch of delusion, man. You know what I'm saying? I said that with Kayla and the boy got there, man. Y'all lost. It's true. Y'all done lost 4 games in 2 seasons consecutively since he been there. And y'all can prop up why. But when he got there, y'all was talking about he was the greatest coach since sliced bread.
That is true. They were saying that.
Y'all was talking about how he won the NIAA and everywhere he won, he'll win and all this, and he gonna continue winning. He just came, you know what I'm saying, off of a national championship and all this. But then it's like now we want to cope and be like, well, he rebuilding and all this stuff. Man, y'all keep the same energy y'all had when he first got there. But, you know, I digress. I bleed. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all being here. But I got to give y'all what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming in here for bring your smoke. Don't think you going to come in here, bring your smoke and not get smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's just how this thing go, man. You know, you in Auburn territory, man. This our territory right here, man. Head Darby Bishop be like, man, forget all this small talking, man. Just win the game, man.
If that's the case, we won't have nothing to talk about during all season. You want to see us? We'll end in the end of January. We'll pop back up July. Like, hey guys, how y'all doing, man? Let's talk. We gotta have something to talk about.
He said both I'd rather be. Listen, man. Ed and two-time are just wayward, man. You know what I'm saying? They just wayward. Because we said pick a team.
I want to be both of them too.
Come here and just be like both.
Man, I think his.
But you picked Georgia though.
I picked Georgia. I think Auburn need to beat Georgia because Georgia is still there. When you look at Georgia, man, I don't think there's any type of drop off on Georgia's roster per se moving forward. Like last year, I wasn't high on them because I thought they were young, and then of course, they had their close games as well too. But things happening in is what it is. But I think this year they got majority of those guys coming back. So they have another season under their belt, and they didn't really lose anybody in this coaching staff. When you retain majority of coaching staff, that's pretty good. And things of that nature. So I look at it, man. I think Georgia is still gonna be one of those dominant teams. The question about Georgia is I'm not worried about Georgia in the regular season. Like Georgia probably may lose one, maybe two games in the regular season, but if they do that, they'll still make the playoffs. My question about Georgia is, can they get past? Can they win the first game that they play in the playoffs? The past two seasons, they have gotten knocked out of after they had the bye week. They have gotten knocked out of the playoffs for the past two seasons. Can they win those games? Can they win those games and matriculate to the next round? That's the question for Georgia.
But it's something to be said about, man, the first team with a bye, man. I think Indiana was like the first team to win a game that had a bye. Everybody else that had a bye since the playoff started has lost. I think Indiana was the first team to win.
Indiana was the first team to do it. Yeah, this past season. Yeah,
don't give me a bye then, bro. Don't give me the bye. That is not working, man. King said, as long as Alabama doesn't break their 10-year winning streak against us, I think he said 7 on down. I believe he said he's chilling, man. Okay. This is the next question, man. I want you and Ed to think about, Nick.
Okay.
This is the next question while I'm reading his comments. Does Byron Brown top last year's stats, both passing and rushing? And you can separate those if you want to.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Does Xavier Atkins Debo does he top his last year's stats? It's like tackles for loss and sacks. So y'all can kind of sum on that a little bit. And it says and Oklahoma not on our schedule, but when we play them again, we have to finally beat Oklahoma. I agree with that, man. They agree. They are becoming fast. One of my SEC teams I really don't like, man. What's good, Trevor, man? What's going on with you, man? Both in a perfect world, but that streak against Georgia has to end, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. You haven't beaten Georgia in I don't know long, bro. That's you got to get that one, bro. You got to get that one.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, we got to start at home first. We got to beat these cats in our backyard. Clean up your own house first, then go across the street, man. But I respect that. I respect that. Tyke said, great people, the Wolf Sisters, man. Stop it, man. My bad. He said 9 year. I didn't say 7. 73 and 81. God, man. If you guys don't know, Ohio State never beat Auburn. Auburn is 1-0-1 against the Buckeyes. That's a great little known fact. That's awesome, man. He says, and we beat Georgia, but you forgot that, huh? Yeah, y'all beat. I didn't say y'all didn't beat Georgia. Y'all beat Georgia, but they really they abuse y'all though. They abuse y'all, man, and then they abuse y'all when it really counted. You know what I'm saying? They beat y'all in the SEC championship. So which would you rather, I believe, to lose to Georgia in the SEC championship or the regular season? Now go on and lie to me and say the regular season. Just go on and lie to me. You know what I'm saying? Ed said it's like a basketball playing the 2-3 zone. You're playing a zone, but you still need to guard somebody. Yeah, I agree. And I don't know what we got, the deficiency we got in the zone game, but he says y'all do care about the level of competition. You do not support the group of 5 in the 12.
You're right, I don't. Because the way that the system is set up now, you setting them up to fail. So yeah, I don't support the group of five being in the college football playoff. Now, but I can say, is that correct? No, it's not right. Maybe the group of five should have their own playoff. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If we sitting here having this level of competition conversation, group of five should have their own playoff. Like I said, man, I said this before. You don't think Tulane and James Madison would have been a dope group of six, group of five national championship game? Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest about it. Just saying, you know,
for sure.
But because of the way the system is set up now, there will never be, unless East Carolina get $100 million from Mr. Beast. Then maybe. But
and then, man, those teams are gonna have to show up in the playoffs, man, to like convince people to change our mind. It's like they're not doing anything to like make it better with how they getting drugged, how Tulane got beat, man. How, you know, they're not doing any better to like, why would we respect them if they're not showing it on the field? If they start, you know what I'm saying, playing competitive and beat somebody, then man, you can garner our trust and respect. But you just want us to give them currency just to give them currency, man. It don't work like that, man. King Richard says you beat Georgia, but you didn't beat them when it counted. That's what I was just saying, King, man. But hey, man, it's just the guy sitting up here with the, you know, the lockdown on his hat, which we're gonna talk about logos in a while too, and we're gonna have that discussion again. Yeah, I hope you're ready. Tight Sports says we have a horrible loss to Florida State and screwed the pooch against Oklahoma the first time. Then we lost to the SEC and national. I guess he lost to the national champion. Are you serious? It's still 4 losses, Tight. Like, bro, just take a minute, just take a second, and just like digest that. Really, you got to digest it really slow as an Alabama fan. I know it's rough. You know what I'm saying? I know it's rough, Tight, but just take a time out and just listen and think about what I'm saying. You lost 4 games. Florida State, Oklahoma, the eventual national champion in Oklahoma. You know, it's still in Georgia. It's still 4 teams, Tight. Like, why you arguing with me, man? You lost 4 games. Oh,
man,
I miss the days with a team that sucked out like a team that sucked. Hey, man, bro, so we can't talk football because our team losing. Okay, move right on. Y'all got blowed out. Yeah, they did, man. They yeah. Oh man, yeah. Same big mouth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Delusion is crazy. It is, man. At least we like delusional. We know we are 5-17. We are 5-17. We lost 7 games, Nick.
Yeah, we did.
We lost 7 games. We can admit that.
We went. We were in all of those games too. We were close.
Yeah, we were close, but the record shows we lost 7 games.
Exactly.
We didn't make games.
Exactly.
It's like, what's so hard to like digest that y'all lost 4 games? That's what we saying, bro. It's like y'all won't even accept that y'all lost 4 games when you can look on it yourself at your record and see y'all lost 4 games, but y'all arguing with us about losing 4 games that y'all lost. Man, and it ain't us Auburn opinion that y'all lost 4 games, man. Yeah, go just put your family on here, man. You know what I'm saying? I go and stir them up, man. Go put them on here. Call them on, man. Put them on here, man. Tell them to call in, Ed. I want your whole family, Ed. Then I won't have to be able to come to the restaurant. So don't tell them. Don't tell them to come to the restaurant and leave. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on me while I'm eating my fish sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight nobody with ketchup on my hands. You know what I'm saying? You know, hot sauce where I ain't do the ketchup, but hot sauce on my hands out there fighting. You know what I'm saying? In my church shoes, slide. You can't do that, kid. You know, kid.
You know all that,
them, you know what I'm saying? You can tell them after I leave, bro. You know, but I don't know why it's so hard for y'all. You know, you say I feel it, DC. Y'all just talk a big game. The same real small britches. Okay. Y'all still lost 4 games, man. No. Okay, let's answer the question, bro, because they not gonna get that they lost 4 games. They like in delusional la la land. They don't even believe they lost 4 games, man. That's crazy. Okay. All right, let me get the graphic, man, because you know what I'm saying, I get the fussing with I bleed them every week, man. Let me find my graphic, man. Y'all got me discombobulated. Do I have a graphic for that? Well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Okay, yes, I do. Here we go, Ed. Nick, Kid Country. Byron Brown, 3,158 yards passing, 1,008 yards rushing. Let's go with the passing first. I'm gonna ask y'all: does Byron Brown top his passing yards this year? Auburn chat, drop it in the chat. I'll put what y'all think up here. What y'all think?
I think he has the opportunity to.
Okay.
I think he does.
Okay.
I think he has the opportunity to hit 3,000 yards. Does he need to in order for Auburn to win games? I don't think so.
Okay.
But I'm gonna just go ahead and say, does he top the passing? I probably would lean no.
Okay.
I think he potentially comes up a couple of yards short. Nah, you know what? Man, that's a tough one because they will run the ball. They're gonna be running the ball a lot too, and they will take the top off defense some too, man. I think I'm gonna say he'll be like 29-50.
Okay.
You know, right. I think he'll be like right underneath 3,000 yards.
Okay. Kid, put your sweet cornbread down and answer this question.
I got him I'm gonna say no on the passing.
Okay.
That's why I got him. I got him right now between 2,900 yards up in that range.
Yeah.
Right now.
Man, crazy enough, bro. I agree with y'all. I don't think he tops 3,100 yards, man. I really don't. What about Ed? What about rushing? Does he top 1,000 yards rushing?
No.
Okay. Nick,
I got him at about 600, probably 600 yard rushing.
Okay, Nick, what you think?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think no as well. Because he's not gonna. Even though I think last year when you watched USF when they ran the ball last year, they did a lot of quarterback counters, quarterback traps, stuff with the quarterback. I don't think they have to do that this year because will they run him? Yes, they will. But will he run enough to be able to get to that number? I don't know because you got 4 guys that can come in at any point in time and you just hand the ball off to him and that protects the quarterback, for the rest of the season, especially when you get closer towards the end of the season and you got to start winning football games. You need him to be as healthy as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna say nah.
Yeah, I agree with y'all on that one, man. I'm with Ed. I think he winds up around 500 or 600. It wouldn't surprise me if he got 500 or less with the running back core we have and the receivers we have. And plus, Joe Gordon said he's a part of the offense. They was like they're gonna run him, but he was like he realizes we are in the SEC, man, and the hits are gonna be different. He's gonna be taken, so they're taking that into account also.
I look for him to be more efficient than he was last year.
Yes. Okay.
He might not have 3,100 yard passing, but he probably gonna have more passing TDs than he had last year. He might only have 600 rushing yards, but he might have actually more rushing TDs. He's gonna be a threat when they want him to be a threat. In the red zone, you get them 3-4 yard line with that zone read, with his ability to keep it, or they could just drop a straight QB power with him. Them 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, 3rd and 2. I think that's more how they gonna use him. You know what I mean? And rely on his running back room. And once we keep hitting you with the running back, now he done broke 1 for 30. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hey, yeah, as long as his completion percentage is where it was last year, I think he was 66%, 67%, something like in that range.
Right on target.
If he can be, somewhere between 66 and 68% completion, I don't think he have to throw for 3,000 yards. I think 2,900 would be enough. If he got 2,900 yards passing and 5-6, somewhere between 500 and 600 yards, rushing. And he's completing 66, 67% of his passes. I mean, I think that's enough to win some football games. You know what I'm saying? I think that's enough to win at least 7. Pushing 8, and then if the ball bounce your way, you can get 9. So I mean that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, and I think, man, what's crazy about it, I think he could have those diminished stats, but I think the offense could be more explosive and put up more points. Is what's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, man, if you get that running back room going with those backs we have, dude, and I got a question on. I'm gonna ask y'all about running backs too. I got a question I'm gonna ask y'all about cornbread too. So serious, man, it's in the show, and it's amazing. Ed said it. So I'm asking y'all about cornbread. Remind me, I'm asking y'all about running backs too, man. He said, Mike McKinney said we just realistic, man, and that's true, man. Are you guys surprised it's taking Auburn this long to reach the playoffs?
No.
In a way, I would say kind of like yes, a little bit, because I thought this would be in Hugh Freeze's third season. I thought we would be taken off. It's like I didn't think Hugh Freeze in the beginning of this tenure, and especially when I saw the recruiting, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think we would be consistently 5-7. I thought we would make a run at some point, you know. So I have to say I did. I was pointing to this year, and me and Tight, you know, talked about this ad nauseum. I was pointing to this year for us to be like possibly our playoff national championship year. If Hugh Freeze would have continued recruiting, and if his offense would have worked, I had no idea he was just gonna bust on offense like that.
Last offseason, I had Auburn as a playoff team,
right?
And I got some information.
I remember that.
But I had already said it out loud, so I couldn't backtrack on what I said publicly. So I just had to lean into it. But man, nah, bro. No.
Yeah. I have to be honest. I'm a little surprised. I thought this would be the year. I didn't think we would be starting over right now. Like, remember Hugh Freeze was like, I need 3 classes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was kind of like I'm not gonna lie and be delusional and cope. Yeah, I was expecting like right now for Auburn to be like, you know what I'm saying, hitting folk in the head, and we starting all over. It is what it is. Ed, what did you think?
I wasn't, man. I was furious when they hired Hugh Freeze to be the head coach.
Okay.
I was furious.
Okay.
I was on Fireball, man. I told Paul Fireball, man, he be here 3 years. I was furious, bro. I never really. I got behind him because, you know, that's our coach now. So it's my job, you know, I'm gonna support Auburn. So, but Freeze personally, I think it was just a bad hire from all the way around. You know, when you look at it, he had never really won nothing at Ole Miss outside of beating Alabama the 2 times. You know what I mean? He hadn't went to SEC championship games. He hadn't won no SEC titles. You know, he had a elite offense at the time because nobody was running the RPO. But just like anything else, okay, you look at the offense the goalies run. All right, defenses have caught up to this offense, but goalies is telling you, I got a willingness to adapt and do other things as well. You know what I mean? The offense still gonna be the offense, but I'm not finna try to put square peg in a round hole. It's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? And Hugh just one of those guys. He was just siding. He was just siding the ways, and he said all the right things. You know what I mean? He know how to play the politic games, but he just year 1 was enough. When we lost to New Mexico State, I knew it was something seriously wrong, man. I knew it was something seriously wrong. And year 2, it's crazy that we're having this discussion because we really should have been a playoff team 2 years in a row. You give Golders that same team that he had the last 2 years, he make the playoff with probably Peyton Thorne. All these losses you had, man, that was some of the weirdest, craziest losses. You can point to 12 games that Auburn should have won that was right there in the end, but lost. Like, oh, man, I don't even want to talk about that no more, man.
Okay, the next question is gonna be about Debo, but King Richard says he can if he can, and if he does, he will be the most prolific QB in school history. Whoa. All right, he gonna have a statue then, hopefully. He said Ed said somewhere around PT 2023 numbers, Peyton Thorne 2023 numbers. Okay.
And what people fail to realize about Peyton Thorne, man, Peyton Thorne would have been a 3,000-yard passer that year if he didn't sit out a game and a half. He sat out a whole game and a half. And just based off his averages, if he would have played that game and a half, he would have been over 3,000 yards for that season. in a 5-7 season.
And Huggy said you think Auburn gonna run the ball a lot, man. He falls just short of 3,000. I agree with that, man. It's not the 4 games, silly. The trajectory is upward. The board has
for who? For who?
How can the trajectory be upward if y'all just lost 4 games? How? I mean,
all right.
Saban in the first 2 seasons, I understand. Keep focusing on the 4 games, though. FSU was the board. But Saban didn't lose 4 games the second year, did he? Did he lose? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Tight. I'm not an Alabama historian, but Saban didn't lose 4 games the second year, did he?
No.
With a less talented roster, right?
No, he didn't. He actually went to the SEC championship game.
I thought that's what I thought, Nick.
I think he lost to Florida. I think it was.
He lost to Florida in T1.
Yeah, it was Florida.
Came back the next year and beat them.
Yeah, beat Florida. Yeah, that's what it was.
I mean, come on, man. Like, okay. He said, yeah, playing a running coach. Cap will make sure of that. Okay. Muro 2.0, good luck. I mean, bro, at what point do you look at, like, bro, at some point we had to look at what Auburn was, bro, and be like, we're not going to run the ball. It's not in the formula. It's not in the coaching DNA for Auburn to run this football, bro. We had to come to grips with that, man. Maybe y'all need to do the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he better run the court before he shot it. Okay. Yeah. He's going to play more than 2 teams this year. Okay. Yeah. He said, the boy not saving. Stop even comparison. That's what, bro. It's like, I ain't even got to say it, man. The chat telling you. It's like, come on, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what Brown does next season. He has the ability to be a game changer. He does, man. And like Nick says, man, I think, and Ed says, at critical times, I think he's going to be a backbreaker, man. Because if you get those receivers going and get our running backs going, man, and then, like, people forget about him, man. Tight say Tight say he just letting us know what.
Yo, he's not the offensive line coach. He's an assistant. He's an offensive analyst.
Man, he's an
offensive analyst.
Golly, man. Analyst, bro. He just gonna tell us what y'all tendencies are and what y'all struggle with and what y'all go-tos are. That's all he's just gonna inform us. He's gonna give us inroads with the recruits y'all already have at, Alabama that y'all were recruiting in state and out of state. He's going to give us some of those inroads. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's logically how I'm thinking. 5 out of, man. American Conference, USF, and SEC is different. It is, man. I agree with that. Totally different. I agree. And, man, I don't want to say it, Mr. 21, but there's levels to this thing, man. I agree with you, but you know what I'm saying? So that's when we did the thing on Ted's show. That's why I didn't put him as like a top quarterback, man, because like Ed said, man, watching the film, man, when you played like teams like Miami, the Alabamas, there was a distinct difference in how he played, and that's just being realistic, man. I believe that's how we know all you watch is Bama. He played 5 ranked teams last season. Dang, man. Ooh, tight. You comparing them to Saban, though. You know what I'm saying? You comparing them. He said Freeze did take off to the coach's portal. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, man. I knew something was off when he gave a QB a job due to pressure in DC. Yeah. Yeah, you have to want to coach first before the offense can take off. Yeah, you're right, man. When he did that I was telling Slazer, red flag. I was like, why are you stopping a QB competition because of pressure? You need to keep it going and make it more intense because this is SEC football, bro. Can't be stopping no quarterback competition talking about somebody is pressing. Bro, turn the heat up then. That's what you got to do. He was like, you're alluding that he's going to have a career like Saban did. Yeah, that he is, man. I mean, he was like, I'm clipping that. Auburn was a playoff team last year. Nobody said Auburn was a playoff team last year, man.
No,
we said they could have been.
You talking about what I said in the preseason?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it was a question asked, man. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know how Alabama fans be doing. What's up, Slugged Up Durkin, man? We need Slugged Up here, man. Get these guys in order, man. Because Slugged Up, we about to talk about Debo, and we have the same stats he had last year. That's what we about to talk about. Like that loss in Mexico State was discussing. It was, man, for sure. Maryland, yeah, we lost to Maryland, man. We can admit that. 7-6 next year. 5 Adam says, man, that would be big SARS. Salute.
What's up, Big Sarge? What's up, my guy?
I will
good.
Drop and give you 5, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing a podcast. Hopefully, Coach HG will utilize the tight ends in the passing game a little more this season. I'm sure he will, man. I'm sure
he most definitely will. Definitely will.
Yes, man. Y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. Tell your family about it. Tell you know, subscribe your dogs, your horses, everybody, the whole family, man. Shoulda, woulda. Yep. Y'all saying the same thing, boss. Oh, shoulda, woulda. We made the playoffs. Okay. All right. So did JMU. So did Tulane. All right. And nobody got anything. We lost to Georgia in the SEC championship. No, y'all got drugged by Georgia.
Yeah, we know, but we were talking about when in Saban's second year, y'all lost to Florida. In the SEC championship in Saban's second year.
Give up, Nick. Just give up. Should I give up on the Alabama fans?
I mean, nah, it's just cool. Don't
give up.
Bother me.
Don't give up.
Bother me at all. You know, let them what they do.
Saban had a 19-8 record his first 2 years at Alabama. Awesome, man. We did fire your coach. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we were trying to get rid of him anyway. You talking about Auburn fans were trying to get rid of him anyway.
Right. He said, remember these Alabama fans turn on their on a weekly basis. And no, Nick, they didn't enjoy the Saban era. What? They spent most of the time crying. Wow.
Whoa, Huggy.
Wow. Huggy, yeah, but I kind of agree with that because, bro, during the same era, they were winning, but they were complaining about they wasn't winning by big enough margins and all this stuff. And then they were just kind of lackadaisical. Remember Saban got on them for leaving
the game early?
Yeah.
Remember that. I remember that.
So you don't know what y'all doing, man. I know y'all losing 4 games a season, man. Except people out there on Cam Newton. Stop the cap.
Who okay, who said anything about Byron Brown being Cam? Nobody on this podcast said anything about Byron Brown being Cam Newton. Nobody said nothing about that.
Nobody, man. Nobody. He said troll tide. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I have to Auburn Dad for life. White Eagle, let's go. That's right. Auburn Dad for life, man. Tell everybody we said what's up, man. He said, Huggy, man, he hit the like button, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that, man. King says nobody said Brown was Cam, but it's like, bro, it's like everybody, even the people in the chat saying that. So, like, chat, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, he said Bama fans are scared it's coming to an end, man. Now, you know what? They don't believe it's coming to an end. That's the funny part of it, man. He said a chat person said Brown would be. He didn't say he is Cam Newton. He was saying if he got those stats, he would be the most prolific quarterback in Auburn. Here we're talking about. This is an Auburn channel. Remember, tight. It's an Auburn channel. So
he's telling us
context.
If Byron Brown throws for 2,900 yards,
yeah, if he got 3,000 and 1,000,
if he did that would be the most prolific in the season. Because in Cam season, I think Cam only threw for 2,500, and he rushed for like 1,400 though. You know,
right? So you said that's all. That's what the context was. That if he got over 3,000 yards, he would be. You know what I'm saying? That's what he would be in history, and that's true, man. He said absolutely no one said that, man. Golly, man. All right, man. Let's go, man. Let's get on Debo, man. All right. Let's do this quickly, and then we're gonna buzz through the rest of the show, man, and get off here. Does Debo get 84 tackles?
Yes.
Ed, does Debo get 84 tackles or more? I think Ed dropped out. I'm gonna say no, Nick. I'm gonna say no.
I think he does. They said, hey, his defensive coordinator and his position coach said he's only scratching the surface. So I believe he does better this year.
Okay. Kid, does Debo get 84 or more tackles this year?
84? I think he does.
I'm gonna say no on that one. And the reason I'm gonna say, and I probably might lean that way because Nick, that makes sense what Nick said. But I think, man, that you had a lot of young linebackers around him also last year, man. So I think, you know, bruh, Bryce gonna be getting some, you know, pushing them for playing time, bro. You gotta get Melendez, you gotta get the guy from Hampton. You got to get all these guys on the field. You got to get the newbies on the field. I don't think he get 84, not because he's not productive, but I think the other linebackers going to be even more productive in the system with this, like a Melendez and those guys, this being their second year. I think they'll be a little more productive. So that will eat away, I think, some of his playing time. You're not going to need him to run as much with, you know what I'm saying, the guys you got, you know what I'm saying, behind him. That's just my thought. So,
in order to get the 84 in 12 games, you basically need about 7 tackles a game, right? Yeah, I can see a game where he might have 15, 16 tackles this year, man. I think him being in this defense another season, man, and now he knows he the alpha dog of this defense. I think he could take it to another level. But only thing will make me say no about it is I think they're gonna rotate linebackers a little bit more, being that you got the younger guy that got some experience and Riddick coming back healthy and Diaz, you know, so like we was talking about it the other day. So, you know, if he don't get it, it'll all be because of, you know, the snaps that he played.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, that's a hard one, man. What about tackles for losses and sacks?
I think he's gonna be right on that number again on sacks.
Yeah. I think so too. I think so too.
I don't think he'll have as many sacks this.
Okay. Why?
This time? I think I look for them to kind of use him in different ways from what they used him last year too. And I think a lot of those sacks in those situations, I look for a guy like Riddick to pick up some of his sacks that he was making last year too. So 9 sacks, that's a lot for a middle linebacker, man.
He was blitzing a lot too.
Yeah, you're right. But I can still see him probably in that 7 sack range. You know, I ain't still gonna be that big drop off, but you know.
Okay.
I'm hoping we can get home with 4 this year where we won't have to blitz as much.
That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful, dog. That would be beautiful, man. Auburn Dad for Life says, the only way to cook cornbread is the way you cooking it, bro. You know what I'm saying? 5, he says, 5, I believe we get playoffs a lot. Not sure we get the chip though. Yeah, Cam broke the mold. We all know Cam was a generational talent, man. You know what I'm saying? We all know Cam was he was the GOAT, generational talent, man. But we you know what I'm saying, what's crazy, and I know it's like hard to believe, bro, but if Byron Brown get those type of numbers, man, what we gonna say? If he get those type of numbers, especially he in the Heisman conversation to win a Heisman, man, you know, you'll have to put him in comparisons. If dude is getting over, you know, 1,000 and some yards rushing with over 3,000 yards passing, bro. That, you know, in the SEC, bro, that's big time, man. They say, man, in college football, what only 11 players have even done it, period.
12.
Is it 12? Yeah, okay, 12. Only 12 players have done it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not a far-fetched statement, bro, to talk about him being considered a great player if he did it. Think he would have done it twice.
Yeah.
But
if he didn't get hurt, if he didn't get hurt in the 24 season, he was on track to be 3,000, 1,000 that season too.
Right, but see, what I'm saying is that at Auburn, if he does it at Auburn, then he'll do it, you know what I'm saying, back-to-back seasons. You see what I'm saying? So, bro, that ain't nothing to like, man, just like, you know what I'm saying, like, look over, man. This, you know, he said, I cast iron skillet with the cornbread. Is Auburn, if Auburn is getting off the field, you won't need 84 tackles in 12 games. Yeah, that's a good point. 5 Adam says when will Auburn win a natty, and when they win one under Golish? Do y'all think they win one under Golish?
I think you have a way better opportunity to win a national championship under Golish. I think you have a way better opportunity to do that. Do I think Auburn can be a perennial team that's in the conversation for a national championship or a playoff team? Absolutely. Under Golish, I believe that wholeheartedly. I mean, it's just a lot of things that have to go right in order for you to win a national championship too. So, Yeah, that'll be that's yet to be seen, man.
Yeah.
So, but I would probably lean towards yes, that he probably.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, man. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I don't normally do stuff like this.
Okay,
but I say yes. And why I say yes, I think he here for a long time.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think he like a Dabo Sweeney, at Clemson. I think the Auburn people, he gonna deliver what we've been wanting is win. And I think, I look for the guy to possibly be at Auburn at least. I say at least 10 years minimum. I don't think he's going nowhere, bro.
I don't think
unless he just get tired and wanna, I don't think he's going nowhere.
Okay.
I don't think he's going nowhere.
I don't agree with you, man. He says Bama fans don't like we up. He says he think about year 3 deep in the playoffs, and by 5, yes, national championship. So really a lot of things need to go right to win a natty and a 12 game. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's more like he being sarcastic. He was saying really at the end.
I agree with the statement before the sarcasm, but it does. It has a lot of things.
It's really like 16, 17 games is what it is. What it is, now when you're looking at it, so I mean, yeah. I mean,
this man said Hugh Freeze helped the golf team to a natty,
man. Man, that's good, man. He was at the practice facility with the golf team, helping them with their short iron play.
So all right, let's do this, man. Let's get to this. Let's get to Auburn Addicts Football University, man. So
what we doing? What we talking about?
Man, we talking about cover 3. Nick, y'all say y'all want to talk cover 3. So, you know what I'm saying? We talking cover 3, boss. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we talking cover 3. And, just by basic definition, cover 3 is a zone defense, man. With, you got safeties and corners covering the third. So the field, and we'll let Nick explain that, but just the basis of it, I'll explain the base of it for base football fans, just trying to understand what cover 3 is, man. It's a zone defense. You have 4 down linemen. You can use different personnel. So understand this, in each one of these personnel groupings we're talking about in these different coverages, you can just you can do whatever you want to do. You can get exotic like Kevin Steele did against LSU, man, and just have 1 down lineman. You know what I mean? However you want to do it, you can put different personnel packages within this grouping. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to have another corner or another safety. That's up to you. You're the defensive coordinator. But the basis of it is you have 4 down linemen, which, you know what I'm saying, are rushing. And then you have your next level of linebackers. It could include a safety, which typically it does, 3 linebackers and a safety. And then they play zone underneath. And then your corner and your safety play the third. So Nick will explain all that. But I want to say this while we're here and looking at this, because a lot of people don't know. I think a lot of times we take off and just get kind of nerd out on this stuff. And I know this is basic, but man, for people like the Sam linebacker is the strong side linebacker. The Mike linebacker is the middle linebacker, and the Will is the weak side. So I know people like, is that, some people are looking at this like, is that their names, or, you know what I'm saying? But no, they just name it that. Sam is strong, weak is middle. And Mike is middle and Will is your weak side linebacker. I don't even know why they named it that, but I'll find that out why they named it that way. But Nick, get carried away and tell us about cover 3, man.
Yeah, man. So basically, cover 3 is just basically you got 3 zones in the back end that needs to be covered. That's really what it is. That's really all it is. As you can see right here on the screen, that's really all cover 3 is. There is a zone. Like if you take all the guys, take all the positions off the field, and you just be like, all right, drop cover 3. It's just zones that you just have to cover. So you covering basically how it is. You covering the middle part of you covering inside the hash, and you covering the outside parts of the hash, in the deep thirds of the field. So somebody has to cover those areas when you talk cover 3. That's basically what it is. And then underneath, you have 4 zones underneath that you cover, which is your flats to curls, hooks to curls, and then of course flat to curls on the other side, hook to curls on the other side, which is mirroring both sides. But that's really what it is. It's a middle field closed coverage, which basically means that you have a defender in the middle of the field that in between the hashes that is defending that area, or whatever defender it is defending that area. Just like cover 2, you can run the base part of this is just kind of like cover 3 sky. So basically, when you think of cover 3 sky, you just basically have one of the safeties that's playing the middle part of the field. So they basically are covering the heavens, is what they call it in football. You covering the heavens,
yes, sir.
Which just means you don't let anybody get behind you. You stay as deep as the deepest man. It's basically what it means. Okay. Most of the time, you're not gonna see this running a 4-4 stack, which is what you're seeing on the screen right here. A lot of times you'll see this in like a 4-3 set. A lot of times you'll see this in a 4-2-5 set or anything like that. So most of the time you'll see 2 safeties, you know, in the back end, and you'll see split safety looks. You know, it'll look like cover 2, and then you know, and when you hear people talk about the shell of the defense, you're really talking about those 2 safeties and how they're shaded. You know, sometimes you can look at them and see if they're even. If they basically even, they can be showing a quarters look. They could be shaded to one side, and basically, and that could tell you a lot. So if you're a quarterback, you're looking at that, trying to see and things, stuff like that. But let's just say they do have like a 2 safety look, and you got it, and they just even, and they showing some type of quarters look. They could be running some type of buzz coverage out of that, which basically means that the apex defender. Now I know that's a new word. I know DC just said the Sam and the Will linebacker, but the apex defender is basically the closest defender to the inside, to the inside of the formation, to the number 2 receiver. Basically, is what the apex defender is. So basically,
who would that be in this scenario?
Well, the way you got to set up right now, that would be the strong safety.
Okay,
it would be the apex defender.
Gotcha.
So basically, you know, with the way it being set up right now, with the way it's being set up now.
Okay.
But yeah, so you know, in buzz coverage, you know, basically that apex defender is going to buzz to the flats, which means the cornerback is still gonna have his deep third responsibility, and then then that strong safety. So like this is so for example, if that safety was like, if you're looking at the screen right now, you had a 2 safety look.
Yep.
The apex defender would be your Sam linebacker. And the reason why you know this is, your Sam linebacker, because the running back is not up to the right side, which is the strong side of the formation. That's how you determine that at that particular time. Or you can say whatever side is the wide side of the field. So in that particular formation, you can buzz to the flats, which means that apex defender, which would be that Sam linebacker, would buzz to the flats. The cornerback would have deep thirds, and then the strong safety would buzz down and take the responsibility of what that linebacker was supposed to have at the with the hook curl area. That's buzz. Cloud coverage looks like cover 2 to one side of the field. So basically, what cloud coverage is that the cornerback is going to play the flats, and then basically the 2 safeties are going to rotate over to the area of the deep thirds that they're supposed to cover. So basically, a strong safety will rotate to where the cornerback was supposed to be. The free safety will rotate to the middle of the field, and then of course the backside cornerback will have the deep thirds. I wish I had a board I can write it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing, man. So we can kind of like get some movement.
I wish I had that and I could do that. But that's, you know, they have a cloud coverage there. And then you also can have things like 33 cloud. You know, 33 cloud is something that a lot of teams run, where they do that on both sides of the formation, where you have both cornerbacks playing the flat, and then sometimes and then you'll have the free safety play the middle of the field, the strong safety will play the deep third where the cornerback's supposed to be, and they'll use the nickel back on the backside to play the deep third of where the cornerback on the backside is supposed to play. You know, so you can have 33 cloud, you know, and things and stuff like that. So it's a bunch of different ways that you can draw that up and things and stuff of that nature. I mean, it's a very versatile offense. Defense is what it is. You can do a lot of things outside of it. My favorite part of it is the match coverage. Match coverage basically is just basically saying you playing zone principles pre-snap, but after snap it's kind of man principles after you get that. So like the way it works is like you read receivers 1, 2, 3. So basically 1 is the outside of the receiver, and you come in slot receiver 2, and then the running back would be 3, normally how it is. Or if you're running trips, you just go 1, 2, 3, whichever one is the furthest away from the ball is 1, middle 2, 3 is how it would be. And then basically It's just basically playing. It's really just basically playing, you know, a zone coverage and just basically whatever the routes are that are run, the defense makes a call for each defender to do a certain thing. Like, for example, like most cornerbacks will play press coverage in this, so they'll play like a mod call, which is like a man on demand. So basically, that basically tells the cornerback at this particular time, I always have the deep third here, unless you know, I always have him here, unless it's a med call for me, which means that I'm a man everywhere this particular wide receiver goes. Anything in that situation, but you know, there's different type of calls. You got smash call, you got unders call, you got everything like that, and then it just basically tells the defenders who's responsible for who. Right. So, like, you know, yeah, somebody always has to cover. Somebody always has to cover a area of the field in that. So basically, if it's a smash call, basically means a smash route. Smash call means a smash route concept on the offense, which means there's a short route and a long route. So you think of like a slot fade. So like if you got the outside receiver running a hitch, inside receiver running a slot fade. If you call a smash call, look, if you got an apex defender that's playing on the outside, you don't want your apex defender running with the interior with the inside receiver. You just call smash, and now his responsibility should be able to go directly to wherever that hitch is, which is the outside receiver, and pass off the inside receiver to the cornerback who's playing the deep thirds. That's just an example of when you hear smash. When you hear under, like for example, if a receiver goes if a receiver is running some type of mesh route combination right there, you'll hear the apex receiver. He should call an under call or something of that nature. And if he calls an undercall, now he's just passing off that receiver to the next guy, to the hook curl guy, which is more than likely going to be that Mike linebacker next to him. So and things of that nature, and then he can carry him across the field if nobody else is there. No, it's a lot of different things. If I don't have a board big enough to go over it and it sort of makes sense, but I know just me talking, it don't sound right. But when you run match coverage, the thing about match coverage is it basically keeps. Like I said, it's zone principles pre-snap, but man principles after the snap, depending on what the route combination is. But it also keeps a extra defender in the box to help with the run as well. So that's the whole point of it. Because if you don't do that, most of the time you got just a regular, you got some sort of cover one that's being run, and you got a bunch of people that's playing man underneath, and now you just got a team that's just running the ball all over you. So now, if you can add in those concepts of just watching what the receivers do, whatever number one, number two, number three do, whatever those guys do, you make a call from that, and you still are able to be close enough to the ball to help with the run as well as with the pass as well. So it's always, and then basically in those calls, you always have a guy that's over the top, that's helping over the top on the back. So
and that is the magic of that. Cover 3-2 is stop the deep pass, man.
Basically,
it's all great analysis, bro. Great analysis, man. We gonna wind this thing down, man. Huggy says, man, this is his favorite part of the show, man. Mine too, man. I love like just learning football stuff. Just upping the IQ. Hopefully, we up in the IQ a little bit here, man. That's what the goal is. So we trying to, man. If it's too complicated, tell us to rewind, man. And we try to hit all levels. I just try to bring it in from a base level so people like DC can understand it. And, people that know football don't want to be bored. So Nick, Bubba, they jump in and just take it from, a knowing the intermediate level and take it up. So that's the goal.
You did a great job, man. You did a great job with that, Nick.
Yeah, awesome, man.
I appreciate it.
No matter what you're a fan of, hit the like button, man. And we finna get into some challenges, and we gonna get out of here, man. He said, Nick, do you like 3 men down D-line? I do not. I
don't either. My favorite defense to run, honestly, my favorite defense, if I was a defensive coordinator, is between having a 4-2-5 look. I don't mind a 4-3 defense. I mean, excuse me, a 3-4 defense. But if I had to pick between the two, it'll be a 4-2-5 defense, man. I'd rather have with the way offense is being played right now, man. I think it's more valuable to have a safety cornerback type player on the field than it is to have another linebacker.
Yeah, I'd rather have a star guy. I would rather have a star guy in the game, and specifically more times like, you know, to help down in the box, that type of dude, like a Winters, you know what I'm saying, that can kind of do both. And then we have the flexibility to do that because you can bring Winters down and run defense, and then you have safeties that you can play in a nickel position that we talked about on Nick's show.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a luxury to have a guy that can play at all three levels of the defense. A guy that can rush the passer, a guy that can play in the intermediate part of the field, and a guy that you can put if you want to go a 3 safety look that can play in the middle of the field without having to drop a linebacker in like a Tampa 2 type look. You know, he's just that valuable. You know that he can come up and run support and play in on the back end and like pass protection as well and things like that. I think that's just a luxury to have. Like the first person that come to mind when I think about it is Kendall Davis from Oklahoma. Like he did it perfectly last year. Like when Oklahoma won like the 3 high safety look, like you would see him at almost every single level of the defense. He could be in the middle of the field playing middle field safety. He could be playing a outside linebacker position as like a 3-4 type linebacker, or you could be off the edge rushing the quarterback. So I think if you can find a player like that is that versatile on the defensive side of the ball, man, that's a luxury. If you can find 2 of them, that'd be great because everybody can't do that. Yeah, everybody is there is not a body out there that's made like that to be able to do that consistently.
Yeah, so and that's why I'm looking for like Matthews, man. They say he can do that, man. They say he can play every position, man. The guy that Matthews that was with him at Texas A&M. So I think they recruit those kind of people, man, with your Wonders and Fagin and stuff like that. Hit the like button, please, no matter who you're a fan of. That's right, man. Yeah. Tight says, thanks for the lesson. What y'all running against Alabama?
We don't know.
We have no idea, man. Because you're right, Tight. Because Bama doesn't run the ball.
Man, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny.
Tim the Tool Man said, "What's good, King?"
Hey man, you know what? I watched. Shout out to Tim the Tool Man Taylor, man.
Okay.
I watched some of Hustle and Flow last night. Okay. That's when I was watching. The first thing I thought of was Tim. I was like, man, this is funny, bro. Skinny man. Tell me just fell out your pocket, man.
Tell it just fell out your pocket, but that was just fell out your pocket. Skinny,
hey, so apparently he didn't know Skinny Black at all in that movie.
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
He lied acting like he knowed him. He didn't know him.
Oh, okay. He didn't know who he was the whole time. He thought he was basically acting like they was cool and stuff, but the whole time he didn't know Skinny Black for real.
He was just trying to come up, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Tell me, man.
Tell me just fell out your pocket, man. Come on, man. The fact that he stuck his hand in the water when after he peed in the toilet was just the nastiest thing. I had to look. I watched that. I was like, "Come on, dog.
Come on, man."
Like you know when you watch movies and then like when you watch it for so long, you just get inside. But then when you watch it again, you see something, you be like, "Yo, that wow!"
Crazy.
Like when I saw that part, I was like, "Yo, you stuck your hand in a toilet that he peed in, you didn't flush."
Yeah, man. That's you mad then, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man.
You really bad. You really bad, man. Tight said they block him with 6. I don't know what that means.
Who blocking with 6?
That's what Tight said, man. He said we blocking with 6 this year. We coming.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Y'all need so that means y'all need to bring in an extra tight end, or y'all need to keep y'all running back in every single play.
You said, "Are you sure, Tight?" They definitely not running the ball, man. He said, "Run block on the field, Tight, because he ain't running that rock, man." I'm trying to tell him, man. We trying to tell y'all not running the ball, man. He said, okay, man. They still got you, Tight. He said, "I knew where you're a big Bama fan, but you make it fun, big dog, for sure, man. Man, we enjoy Tight, man. We enjoy our bleed, man. It's just got to give them what they want, man." He said, "You're a little loony, man. Had a great time." Yeah, you ain't working us up, Tight, man. You ain't working us up. All right. Tim Tooman said, "Tell me, yeah." Just in the Terror movie. Say, "Care." All right, man. We finna go get to the end of this, man. I want to just going out. Let me make sure I covered everything. Hit cover. Okay, we hit all that. So these are I have 3 questions I want to ask y'all, man. So I'm gonna start with this one first. Let's go. AU graphic, man.
I'm just gonna go B. Just give me B, bro. I'm gonna stick with B today.
I like A.
Oh man, here we go, bro.
I do, man. I'm just being honest, bro. That right there is the one that Pat Dye used to wear, bro.
It is the one he used to wear.
That's the one Pat Dye used to wear. It's iconic, man. So for me, I mean, I like, hey, man, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on it's gonna be on what everybody chooses, what stays and goes. The Kid Country just like destroyed the destroyed the other one last week
over the Tiger.
So Kid, what you taking this week? The Locker AU or the Pat Dye AU, man? What you taking, bro?
Man, I'm locked in with B, man. Okay. I don't care what you put up there. Ain't nothing gonna look better than B to me. I like A too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Good.
Yeah, I like all of them, man. For sure. I like all of them, man. But we just got to make a choice, man. Tim said B. That's easy. King says B. Michael, what's up, Michael? Michael Johnson says B. Wade, what's up, Wade? What's going on, man? Wade, where you at? Wade says B. Mike McKinney says B. Me and Huggy in the same boat, man. Huggy say that A is popping. Don't look like we gonna get nowhere today, though, Huggy. Good evening, man. You found what's up, Wade, man? What's going on with you, bro? He said, "Which Lord have mercy."
That's what I was laughing at.
Lord have mercy, man.
Whichever one wins.
Like, bro, yeah, they gonna have nothing to talk about when we start winning.
Oh man, it's gonna be great.
That's hilarious, man. That is hilarious. He said, "What are the benefits of having two lockdown quarterbacks?"
You can play cover one and not be and not have like any doubts about what like would they get beat deep.
Yeah,
you can play a lot of cover one, because if you play a lot of cover one, then you can have a lot of fire blitzes and all type of stuff like that, and you just have one guy open in the middle of the field and just playing over the top coverage. Like, I think that's one of the main reasons why. But the fact of the matter is, like, teams won't try you deep either. You know, if you do that.
Yeah, man. Wade say he at the house till in the morning. That's what's up, Wade. All right, man. So look like the Locking AU is moving on to another week, man, of victory. Yes. Me and Huggy, man. You know what I'm saying? We old school like that. But yeah, we know, like kids say, man, all of the logos, man, are awesome, man. We just gotta choose one, man. Just like I'm about to give y'all this one, man. I know it's gonna be hard. If you had 2 yards to get, in a football game, who you taking, baby? You taking Jaquez or Stephen Davis? Who you taking? You need 2 yards.
That's a good one.
Who you taking?
Man, Stephen Davis might be my favorite Auburn football player ever, bro. I'm going to be.
That's a guy
that don't get talked about. He don't get talked about enough. You know what I mean?
You better believe it.
Probably had the best Auburn running back career in the NFL out of any back that come from Auburn, honestly.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And then, bro, we don't have backs. Like, I wonder, like, why we don't have backs. Well, Nick said it because they all playing linebacker. But
that's exactly what it is. Yeah,
they all playing linebacker, so I got it. But you wonder, like, why we don't have that size linebacker, the 630s and that deal anymore. Especially with Alex Golis, bro. That will like really like do well in this offense with a spread offense, man. If you running downhill, if you have a 230, 240 pound back, I would love to see it. But it's like now we round at 200 to 215. They, you know what I'm saying? In that era.
Man, this is hard because Jarquez is on a squat 600 plus pounds. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just act like Jarquez.
No, we know both of them can do it. We know both of them can do it. You see what I'm saying? Both of them can do it without a doubt. It's not no slight. It's kind of like this is more not even looking at what if they can do it, but what kind of style running back or measurables you kind of lean toward if you were a coach. That's
the case, if you ask me that question, it's B.
Because
you know, all day.
Yeah, because you really know that Jaquez really could get you. Any really Auburn running back that has started in the last 10, 15 years can get you too. We understand, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, who do you prefer?
Oh, if that's a question, give me a running back like B. If that's the question. Like, yeah, I'll take a bigger running back all day.
Okay, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Like, if you think about it, the type of running backs that we look at now, that we're seeing now, really didn't come into play until like Reggie Bush, like the early 2000s. You know, when Reggie Bush kind of came in on the scene. But before then, you had like big bruising running backs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did. And I mean, it's wild that Alabama has a big bruising running back now, man. Dude is a 240 pounder, and it's like they don't use him, bro. It's like Tim said, the slack jaw tiger, yeah, man, for sure. Mike McKinney says B. Man, it look like Huggy says B. Tim says B. Delay of definitely Stephen Davis with the exclamation point. 5 Adams says B. Either way, you get 2 yards. Absolutely, bro, for sure. King says hard, but I guess he's saying B.
Yeah, man. Just give me B. Yeah, I'll tell you B.
It really doesn't matter, but Davis would knock
because
2 yards off.
Because my favorite Auburn running back of all time is Ben Tate.
Oh, really? Really?
Ben Tate is my favorite Auburn running back of all time.
Wow, that's interesting. Man, that's a good thought, man. Y'all put that in. Who your favorite running back of all time? I have to think about that. Kid already said Stephen Davis, man. Bo Jackson, bro, my favorite Auburn running back of all time. It really doesn't matter. He said, Mario says, but Davis would knock you 2 yards off of him when he ran into you. Yep, absolutely.
Stephen Davis and James Bostic, man. James Bostic, my guy, man.
Forgot about James Bostic, man.
Man, you gotta understand, man.
Good Lord.
Rudy Johnson, man. I
Ben Tate was 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, and ran a 4.43.
He sure did, man. Yeah, he put it.
Be fair with Jaquez, though. If Jaquez played under Gus Malzahn, he would have finished his career probably as the leading rusher ever at Auburn University, man.
Exactly. He would have.
Yeah.
He just fell victim to Hugh Freeze, and like you said, the kid stepped on campus squatting 600 pounds, man. And he was really a workhorse, and he showed you that against Kentucky. But man, he just hurt Hugh hard to not run RPO, not just hand the ball off. So.
Yeah, sure did. Ran for almost 300 yards in Kentucky, and then turned around and gave him 12 carries the next game.
Yeah, man.
12 carries.
Yeah, what did he say, Dick? He was tired.
He was tired.
He was tired, man.
He was winded. That's what they said. They said he was winded.
Dick, what Jaquez said when you said?
Man, I answered. I saw Jaquez and seen why I asked him. I said, "Man, was you winded?" He was like, "Nah." I like, all right, nah, that's all you had to tell me, man. That's all you got.
And that dude from Mississippi, man, them guys, Mississippi guy built different, bro. You get you a stud from Mississippi, man.
Yeah,
you got yourself something, though.
Yeah, man.
The dude dunking a basketball flat-footed in cowboy boots, man.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly. That man, that man was not tired. He don't get tired. He don't get tired.
Yeah, but this is a great one. This is a great show, man. Wade says he's gonna say A just because he's a Quest fan. Can't go wrong with either. Yeah, we know we can't go wrong. He says Davis didn't need a block. Boy, bro, I forgot about Stacey Dantley too, bro. Oh man, he said the legend. Ed Darby said he taking Trace Mill, man. The legend Trace Mill.
Man, Trace Mill was at Auburn so long, you got to take him.
Yeah, he said it's hard not to be a Quest fan. Agree, man. Agreed. He said if I need 2 yards, Rudy Johnson. Rudy gonna get on the list, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get on the list. He said after Bo Davis is probably the best running back AU has had. Yep. And he had a great NFL season. Kenny Irons was a dog too. I remember in the LSU game when Kenny Irons went in before the game, he was like, I'm going for 200 today.
And ran for 200.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
But he used to run high though, man. Kenny used to run high as I don't know what.
Yeah.
Like that man always ran like he was straight up.
He was running straight in the country, bro.
That's
straight
it.
Country. Yeah, Bostic was a problem. He said Bostic was a problem. Hunter looked tired. Another red flag. My favorite is probably Trey Mason. Forgot about Trey Mason, bro.
Man,
Trey Mason was a dog too, man. Hubert excuse him. Yeah, he did. Jaquez Hunter so bad. Hitting gainers flat-footed. Yep. All right, man. Let's do this last one, man. Let me do this before we do the last one. I said, man, in this thing, man, that Auburn is going to explode, and I got proof. I got proof they're going to explode. These guys running with gas cans in practice, baby.
Yeah.
Look at my dog, boy. Look at my dog right there, man.
And that They are running like
Duke Smith, baby.
We about to
look at my dog right there, boy.
Explode, boy. They running, bro. Look at Duke arms, bro.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, that's a freak of nature, bro. I'm telling you,
look at his arms,
man. Duke Smith could have been your best safety, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm for real. I hate he didn't play defense, honestly. Cause that guy that you were just talking about, somebody that can play all three levels as a safety, there he is right there. There he is right there.
All right.
They got these. We out here running with gas cans, bro. We about to explode. We about to catch fire. They telling you, look at it. We running with gas cans, man. We out here running with gas cans, Nicky Kid.
You trying to say Auburn flammable?
But they flammable, bro. They telling you what, bro. This right here is a projection of what's about to happen. Yeah, they running with gas cans, man, in practice.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
That's great. I saw that. I'm like, man, what is going on, man? Gas cans.
Oh man, they got everybody wearing the catapult system, bro.
Yeah,
like
man.
normally they only have like certain people wearing the catapult system, but every single person is wearing the catapult system, bro.
I just want to put some like these like practice pictures, man. I love like practice stuff, man.
That is interesting, bro. They all
Byron Brown looking like a linebacker too, bro.
Yeah, Byron Brown big. Like I said, you can't teach. You cannot teach 6'5", 245 pounds. I'm just saying, man. It's a big dude, man. That is a big dude. I know they got him listed at what 6'2", 25, 220, or whatever it was. I like, man. Stop lying,
guy, bro.
Stop the
quarterback, yeah.
That man is 6'5", 240, easy.
Big guy right there. That's a big guy right there, man. And got my man hitting the sled, man. Oh, that's good, man. What we got on the sled? 225?
That is
125.
Nah, that's 245-pound plates on each side.
Okay.
That's 90.
But yeah, count the sled weight though.
Count the sled weight, yeah. So you probably looking at like 145. Push
145. Okay. All right, man. This is the last one. Which one you taking, baby? Which one you taking? Cornbread or biscuits?
This is a good one. This is
Which one you taking, baby? Cornbread or biscuits?
Good one. This is a good one, man. This is a good one. I'm going biscuits, man. I'm gonna take biscuits.
Okay. Ed,
I'm gonna take biscuits.
You take it, man. Cornbread or biscuits, Ed. You got to get rid of one. You got to deal with one. Ed, you still there? Yeah, you do. Go ahead.
You have to understand, DC. Biscuit was my first love.
Okay.
I love cornbread. But biscuits, me and biscuit got a relationship like nothing else, man. My grandmother used to make some of the best biscuits in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And when my mama would drop me off at my grandmother's house, man, I'd be in there and, it's breakfast time. And boy, she had a whole big sheet, about 24 biscuits on the sheet. And I sit there, boy, and I eat biscuits. Now, my granddaddy, he wasn't the nicest guy. He was kind of mean. And he would say things to hurt your feelings. Now,
like what,
I'm eating biscuits. And all of a sudden, granddaddy said, "What? Get your big ass out the kitchen. You ain't sit here and eat all the biscuits up. Let somebody else eat some biscuits."
Man, you was coming over to that man's house, eat all his biscuits, man.
Yeah, but then he would come back probably 5 minutes later. Boy, go on in there and get you some more of them biscuits. Ain't nobody else going to go on in. I said, "Damn, you just cut me out. You just told me to get my big ass out the kitchen. Now you telling me to go back and get biscuits."
Did you go get the biscuits, Ed?
Man, did I? Man, you get that biscuit, bro. And back in the day, they had some syrup.
Yes,
it might be before your time, Nick.
No,
you had the Aliga good, but that ain't the one I'm talking about.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Deep in the deep country, Alabama. Y'all from Tuskegee. You from Tuskegee. There's some folk down there that know well what I'm talking about. They had some syrup that came in a tin can, bro. You had to take a knife or a fork, butter knife.
Okay.
And lift the top on it. The syrup came in a tin can way back in the day.
Wow.
Man, you take that, boy, and pour it in that plate. It'll be thick.
Yeah.
And see, we country. We didn't call it bacon back in the day. Old folk called it strickle lean, strickle fat. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Strickle fat, strickle lean. That's what they call it.
Wow.
Man, you get you some thick cut with that rind on it that almost like a skin when you cook it. You had to put that in the oven and bake it. You can't fry it on top. You got to let that bake, and it's gonna have a skin almost like a crackling or something on it. Oh my God!
Yeah, my uncle used to do that, man. He used to go to the butcher shop and get that, man, put it in the oven, make that crackling, bro. Ooh,
yeah, crackling. You ever had crackling bread?
Crackling cornbread? Oh my God, man! I raised up on the farm, bro. We raised our own pigs and slaughtered pigs. You know what I mean? And shit, all of that right there. Yeah.
Crackling bread was good, man.
My grandma did too, bro. She slaughtered pigs and.
But now that cornbread, on the other hand,
talk to me, man. Talk to me, bro.
I love it. I make some of the best in the world. I just made some muffins. I can't stop eating them. That's why I keep muting my phone. I'll eat cornbread muffins.
Bro, you heard what I said. Don't stop eating that cornbread and answer the question.
Ain't nothing like some cornbread with some good collard green or man, some good turnip, boy, cabbage. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I go biscuit, man, because you know what I'm saying. Biscuit like a utility knife, man. You can eat a biscuit with syrup. You can put butter on it. Eat a biscuit, bro. You can put some ham on it, ham, egg, and cheese, sausage and cheese, bro. You can. You see what I'm saying? It's like a utility knife. Like you can put jelly on it. Bro, you can just eat it by itself, dog. You can eat it as a side item. You can mop it up on some.
Yeah, with grits.
Grits is versatile. Cornbread.
It's just all around, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Very true. Very true.
It is versatile, man. So I can't believe we're gonna talk about biscuits like that.
Well, you take that biscuit. You take that biscuit, man, get you some rabbits. Fresh rabbit. I know some folk hunt rabbit down in Tuskegee. Hunt them rabbit, kill them rabbit, man, and put that rabbit in that good thick onion gravy with you some rice. And see, back in the day, they used to call them cat head. That's what they call them biscuits. Cat head biscuit. Man, you get them cat head, boy, with that rabbit thick gravy and some rice. Oh my God.
Y'all ever had wild hog? Y'all ever had wild hog before?
Oh yeah. Got some in the freezer, man.
I haven't had it yet, but my cousin trying to get me to get some because his son-in-law always go wild hog hunting, man.
Man, wild hog is amazing, bro.
It
is good. It is good.
He was like, I think he say he soaks his for a couple of days to take the game.
Soak it for a couple of days, get that blood out of it.
Yep.
You want that? You want to soak it and use some ice water with you some salt. Pull all that blood out of there. Change your water, do it all over again. Once you don't see that blood in it no more, you ready to do what you want to do to him, boy. My son graduated in 2019, bro, and we had him a big it was a housewarming party and a graduation party because we were just getting finished with our house over here. So we had a big thing, and I just cooked. Man, I cooked a bunch of wild hog. And I told people it was pulled pork.
Okay.
And I shredded it up, put sauce on it, everything.
Yeah, the people I did.
So when we got through eating, I was like, man, I ain't know y'all eat wild hog. Hey, man, we don't eat no wild hog. I see y'all just ate 2 pans, huh?
But well, man, they were mad as I don't know what.
And we eat it all. Raccoon, squirrel, deer. I just got a call. I got 2 deers at the processor. I got to go pick up tomorrow.
That's what's
up. Shout out to the deer, man. Shout out to the venison. Shout out to the venison.
I might have to eat something like another part, bro.
What, the deer?
Somebody tried to give me some deer ribs. I was like, that was a no.
No, you don't. Who would even do that?
Why?
I don't know why they did that to you, man.
They gave me like deer ribs.
Just process it and just eat it. Just process and eat the meat.
I'll try again.
I'm telling you, it's good.
I'll try again, man. But like my cousin, his wife, man, he said they have a wild food family day where they just get extremely everything wild. He's like, bro, they eat snakes and everything. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm coming to that, but you know, they eat everything, bro. I told the story on here, Ed, man. My brother-in-law, man, we was at Christmas dinner. Homie just showed up, bro. Didn't tell me, didn't warm me nothing. Just showed up with the raccoon in the pan with the whole cloth sticking out when he just sat it on the stove. I'm like, bro, what is that? Man, that's coon. So I'm like, bro, thinking, man, nobody want no coon. Bro, like, anybody want coon? Yeah, I'll take some coon. Like,
man, folks tore that coon up, man.
They did. They tore that coon up. I'm like, man, could you just like, we know it's a coon. Can't you just take the claw, bro? He brought that thing in there with that claw sticking out the forward.
So you got to keep the feet on him because I can sell you a big puppy. You might think that's a coon.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm saying?
But I'm telling him, Ed, I'm like, bro, we know you ain't gonna bring a dog in here, so just take the arm off, dog. Take it off. We know you good. Bro, he brought that thing in there, the claw sticking out the forward, bro. I'm like, good Lord.
I ate a minute of them. I raised up, man. Me and my dad, man, we coon hunted about 30 years at night, killing coon, man, with our dogs.
Yeah, bro. That's what's up, man. Wow, man. We're gonna get out of here on that one, bro. It's just like man, this has been a great one, bro. I didn't mean to tell her this low, man, but I had to get those in, man. He said Iron ran higher than the rooster on the Thursday night.
Man,
yeah, man.
King Irons ran so
they got an elite quarterback, man. They got an elite quarterback now, man. Hopefully it translates. He says they trying to melt the freeze in practice facility, man. Electron Williams. Wade said he's taking biscuits. He said that deserves a war eagle. What's up, Richard, man? What's going on with you, man? So he's taking A. Got one for biscuits. Yeah, he said, yeah, Wade Electron career cut short, but kept him on scholarship to get his degree. Oh, 5 Adams say he taking cornbread, bro.
What we talking about?
5 Adams taking cornbread. Depends on the meal, breakfast biscuit, dinner, cornbread. Mario. You got to pick one, brother, for breakfast and dinner. You can't have both, Mario. Mario trying to pick both of them. You can't have both, Mario. Tell me, Mario, A or B, so we can get out of here. King Richard taking biscuits.
Biscuits is versatile, man. It's versatile.
y'all biscuit lovers seem like. Who got the best biscuit? Hard as a Jacks. Who got the best biscuit? Hard as a Jacks, man.
Bojangles.
Oh man,
good one.
Bojangles. Bojangles.
The Yellowstone. The Yellowstone. The Yellowstone.
Man. So I'm gonna answer your question. Hardee's or Jacks? Ooh, that's a good one, man.
I'm going to Yellowstone, man. Shout out to Yellowstone.
But you got to pick Hardee's or Jacks. Hardee's or Jacks?
Jacks. I go Jacks.
No Jack biscuit hard to beat, man.
Yeah, I'm going Jacks on that one. If I had to pick between you, I'm going Jacks.
That's a good one though, man. That's a good one. I go Jacks too. I go Jacks. But I'm telling you,
with that strawberry jelly. Oh my god.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bojangles got a good biscuit too, bro.
The Yellowstone.
Yes, they do.
Bojangles got good. And what's crazy, because I used to do food distribution, deliver to them, bro. Like all the Bojangles in Alabama. I don't know if they still do it now, bro. We literally biscuits. But the Bojangles in Alabama, man. When we used to deliver there, Bojangles used to get flour and buttermilk. They used to make it from scratch, bro. Some of the places we used to deliver to, they have already a premix where they add add buttermilk or whatever. Mm-hmm. Bojangles used to straight get flour, buttermilk, and make it from scratch over there in Alabama.
I'm gonna tell you who biscuits is low key underrated. Crispy Country Chicken. Y'all ever been to Crispy Country Chicken?
Yes. Yeah, they
biscuits. Yeah. They biscuits low key underrated, bro.
We already decided, bro. Somebody who could work on their biscuit. I'm not gonna slander nobody in nobody restaurant because I don't want to get sued. But we already decided somebody that could use some work is Popeyes. Like that biscuit, you know what I'm saying? If you better have some water or something to chase that thing.
Hey, what did Tight say his son?
Tight say his son ate a Popeye's biscuit and got dehydrated and taken to the hospital. I'm like, come on, man. He's like, no, it's a true story, man. It's a true story. He ate a Popeye biscuit, got dehydrated. I'm like, boy, you're like, yo, wow, bro. He said, don't make me choose both, man. I gotta get off him, man. He said both make people gain weight fast, man, for sure, man. That's funny, man. Minutes for making me make this choice. You gotta be. He said those biscuits was traumatized. Jesus Christ, man. Mike McKinney taking cornbread.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Tim, you can't pick but one. You can't pick but one. You gotta pick one, Tim, man. Come on, man. He said Steen's 100% cane syrup comes in a yellow can. Wow.
Ooh,
Use it every Sunday on my waffles. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Steen's.
Oh boy.
He said, "Which one can he get at Adelines? Biscuit or cornbread?"
I do the cornbread. Now, I make a bad biscuit, but I ain't made none down there yet. I'm gonna make some soon.
You ain't made a biscuit. Really? You don't have a bit? Okay.
I ain't made no biscuit down there. I make them here at home, but I want me some. I'm gonna put some salmon rice and biscuit. The salmon croquet with the rice.
Woo! You
don't know nothing about that, DC.
Look here, man. Look here. My grandmama used to get the salmon croquet, and she get the one in the can, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She used to sit there and pick like the bone, just
get that bone out of there, man. And the skin,
like meticulously pick it out before she make my salmon croquet, man. I know my mama make it. My wife got the recipe from them. Then my wife took it a step further. Bro, she went and got some fresh salmon.
Mm-hmm.
And made it, bro. I'm like, oh my God, man. Bro, salmon croquette, bro. Give me that and some grits, bro.
Oh my God.
Cheese grits, what? Come on, man. He said, "Oh, you shop that Big Star with that syrup in the can, man." Big Star. He said, "You better have something to drink." Yeah, you're right. He's one of the females. K-roll syrup, man. Forgot about K-roll syrup, man. Oh man. Richard says, cat head biscuits. Yes, sir. Cat head biscuits. Rabbit rice and gravy with them cat head biscuits. Think about that meal. Got me missing my mama. Wow, man. K-roll. Everybody on K-roll.
Hey.
Oh man, no, man. I ain't city folk believe that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the 46A, but I don't know if you ever heard of Baxley, Georgia, but that's in the, bro. You got to get off some roads and go down Lumber City, Hazelhurst, Georgia, get down there, bro. Bro, we about to get off it, man. K-roll.
I got to eat because I'm hungry.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
You said spotlight in the tree. Okay, back shot. What else? Hardee's, not even close. Okay, he's saying take Hardee's over Jack. Come on, man. Hardee's. Okay. Jack's. Ward's deep fried biscuits. Bojangles is killer. I told y'all.
The Yellowstone.
Deep fried biscuits. Wow, I did deep fried biscuits, man. Jack's made them from scratch. Okay. Used to deliver them. Okay. Jack's made them from scratch. So yeah, Bojangles do too. Biscuits from Tyler's and Opelika. Anybody got that? Church chicken biscuits. Yeah, church chicken is pretty good. But I don't know if those home, man. I said when I grew up, they didn't have a chain restaurant, but I was at Jackson's Gap, Alabama. We didn't have nothing but Granny's house.
I like it.
Hallbone. That's what's up. Hallbone came in, closed that thing out. Yes, sir. Hallbone. For sure, man. What's up, man? Hope everything well. Bro, you joking, but you right, bro. It was like when the road my daddy them lived on, when they put pavement on it, it was like a big thing, bro. It was like, bro, they like it was crazy. I promise you, in Baxley, Georgia, to this day, if it rained hard, bro, hard enough, they closed school because they got dirt roads.
Dirt road, yeah.
That's how
I couldn't go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't go to school when I was 5 or 6 years old. Yeah. When it rained real hard, I couldn't go to school unless my mama or somebody took me to the end of the road because the school bus refused to come in my road because if they came in, they wasn't gonna make it out with that red mud. I was raised deep in the country, man. We didn't get they just getting the highway up there probably 10 years ago, man.
Yeah, bro. Well, my hometown, bro. That's how they are down, Ed. If it rained real hard, bro, they won't even have school. And we about to get off, man, but this how country they are. When the team go to the playoff, bro, they don't have school because they have to use the buses to take the team to the playoff game, bro. Like, my mama told me that. I'm like, to my niece at the house here in the background. I'm like, bro, what is she doing home? She said, yeah, you know, they're in the playoff. They had to use the buses to take the team to the playoffs. I'm like, what? Wow. All right, man. Yeah, we finna get out of here, man. And yep, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Awesome show, man. Hawkbone, everybody came in. Appreciate y'all, Auburn Dad for life. Everybody, ain't gonna name everybody, you know, because we'll be here forever. But Nick, what can they find you, man? We're gonna get out of here, bro.
Water Cooler Talk Sports, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, man. We around the water cooler. We're talking it up. Follow us. There, go subscribe over there if you haven't already. Also,
yes.
www.watercoolertalksports.com. Again, www.watercoolertalksports.com for all of your written work pertaining to college football, SEC football, and of course Auburn football. Man, check us out.
Ed, Kid Country, man. We appreciate you coming in, bro. Appreciate you, kid. What can they find you, kid?
Man, right now you can find me at Water Cooler Sport Talk on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You find me right here on Auburn Addicts with DC. You know, I ain't dropping no content on my page yet, but the Chopping Up with Country Kid podcast, we got some stuff coming up real soon with that, you know. So you just find me anywhere they talking football.
Yes, sir, man.
I'm like Dion said, baby. I ain't hard to find.
Ain't hard to find.
If you looking for Auburn football, if you on these Auburn podcasts, the kid ain't hard to find because I'm guaranteed to be somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. And check out my man, the Tank Man at the College Loop, man. My guy, man, the Godfather of Interactive YouTube, man. If you want to, this man, anything, bro, you want to have a poll on or a pick something and he doing it live, man, and interactive. So that's pretty fun, man. Check out Ted's channel at SECZN, man. My man, Bubba and the old man, Auburn Sports Talk. Check him out, man. And man, shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy, man, the mayor, man, over there, you know, Water Cooler Talk Sports, the mayor himself, man. Marcus Fitzpatrick, man. Shout out to the mayor, man. I ain't heard from Travell in a long time, man. Find out what Travell is. But we about to get out of here, man. Just say War Eagle to everybody, man. Oh, we'll hit this, man. We'll hit some Red Hots maybe the next time, bro. We'll have a competition, man.
That'll work. Red
Hots, man. But we'll talk, man, to y'all who didn't get to you. Hopefully, we got at least everybody will comment in, bro. But we'll see y'all next time, next week. No, we'll see y'all Monday, man, on Nick's channel, man, and then Tuesday on Ted's channel. Keep that going throughout the week, man. We're running 7 days a week. But we'll see y'all later. Peace and war.